I'm Justin with AFT Construction at Project Blow Your Mind in Gilbert, Arizona. We are in the auxiliary back kitchen. They also call it the butler's pantry. We kind of use this area for everyday activities. It'll have full appliances, steam, oven, microwave, full sub-zero appliances back here. This is your everyday use kitchen, and this is where they'll do most of their preparation, kind of your dirty kitchen is what they call it. This is one of 5 kitchens in the home. We have our main kitchen out here that we'll go to next. In here, it's set up more useful, more user-friendly than the show kitchen. We have white oak cabinets that ties into the Venetian plaster. Some of the features of the butler pantry back here, we have a waterworks faucet, grand faucet design. It's also kind of ties into the counter, into the waterworks tile behind it, and the floating shelves. The floating shelves are also tied into a Venetian plaster. Venetian plaster in these areas are waxed. They have to go through after they do it. It's a 5-coat process, and they wax it with beeswax to waterproof. Venetian plaster in this home is a limestone-based plaster, and they put on 2 base coats after they seal the walls. Then they come back with their final coats and varnish the plaster. After that is done in wet areas that we're doing, they do come through and they wax it to give it a waterproof to help protect against water, help protect against steam, anything that might be getting spilled on the walls. Just gives it a more user-friendly, easy to clean. On this side of the butler pantry, we have our appliance garages. They'll house all the mixing equipment for the homeowner, her spices, anything you don't want to see on the countertops to give it a clean appearance. All of these are opening and recessed back. They'll completely open. We have storage down below. We also have library ladder that will be running on rails on both sides of the butler pantry, so the homeowner can access anything up above and her cabinets up above. Down below, we will have warming drawer, convection oven, microwave, steam drawer, is some of the appliances. And again, this is more of the everyday appliances that you'll be using. We'll go into the main kitchen next and kind of show you guys the extravagant side. So we're in the clean kitchen, the more of a formal kitchen for the home here. In this kitchen is going to be more serving, more sitting down, displaying, not necessarily as much cooking goes on in here. It's more of a show kitchen. Some of the features we have: Venetian plaster hood that was all built. You'll notice that this has a little more shine to it than the traditional Venetian plaster throughout the house. This is again waxed pretty heavily for steam, any type of moisture that's going to come up on it, so it doesn't affect the Venetian plaster. Venetian plaster is the lime-based powder that they mix, so it does get affected by water. That's the purpose of waxing it. This will be where the main range goes. We also have double islands here. One unique feature that we have in this kitchen is we Venetian plastered the cabinetry. So this is all stuff that hasn't been done. It's a Venetian plaster built on alder wood. And the reason the alder wood was chosen for this is it can deal with moisture fluctuation a little bit better than the white oak panels and the rest of the white oak you see in the back kitchen. Also in our main kitchen, we have a pizza oven. It's a wood fire and gas pizza oven. So you'll be able to see the actual flame inside. We'll have a wood storage down below. In the main kitchen, we have appliance garages in here also for the homeowner. This will store anything that they don't want in view. Mixers, any type of serving equipment, anything like that. One cool aspect of the designs is all the panels are identical between the fridge and this. This will be a beverage fridge, but the cabinet design brought it in to make it look exactly like a fridge, so it'll mimic the fridge panels. But it also is just an appliance garage and storage. It's a 17th century trough brought over from France. We carted this in. It's about 1,000 pounds that we had to figure out a way to stand and design. We also had to bring it in after the flooring and everything was done without hurting the flooring. that was a process that we were able to wheel it in. It's set recessed in another Venetian plaster area that has all been waxed for moisture, and then it'll have double faucets that go into it.